2 attachments and 1 line of instruction, a company's own presentation template, and a brief about the client they are meeting next week. Build the deck. No slide-by-slide direction, no wording supplied. This is the initial presentation builder in our iEmployee Catalog D023. It does not assume what the template contains. It opens the file and collects every token in it, 43 slots across 8 slides, including the ones that hold statistics, client references, and contact details. Another company's template would expose a different set, which is exactly why the list is discovered rather than remembered. Then it sets those slots against the brief, one at a time. Most are supported. The one-liner, the situation, the offers, the next steps, and the contact details all come straight from what the user wrote. 2 references are named in the brief, with permission to use them. The third card has no reference behind it at all. So it stops. It does not write a plausible logistics company into the empty card, and it does not quietly leave the placeholder on the slide either. It asks, with the 3 real options, name a third client if there is one, drop the card and show 2, or anonymize the reference and lose most of its force. The user picks drop. That answer is now a decision on record, rather than a guess buried in a slide. Length is settled before anything is built. 30 minutes supports the full sequence, so all 8 slides survive. 15 minutes would have meant 3 cover, situation, close, and the agenda. Offer and experience slides would have been cut whole rather than shrunk. Now it fills. 40 slots populated, no slide dropped, 5 shapes pruned. That last number is the interesting one. Clearing a dropped slots text would leave its container, its rule, and the panel behind it sitting on the page as an empty card, so the shapes in that column band are deleted instead. The third reference does not go blank. It goes away. Then it checks its own work. The placeholder scan is an exit code, not a warning. Run it with those 3 slots neither filled nor dropped, and it fails, naming every surviving placeholder and the slide it sits on. Run it properly, and it exits clean. Then every slide is rendered to an image and looked at, because a schema check cannot see an empty box. The file is named to the convention, dated, carrying the client's name, and the handback is more than a file. Here is what was produced, here is what was dropped and why, and here is what only you can supply. 40 of 43 slots filled, and the 3 that were not are the 3 nobody should have invented. What you have watched is a real run. The real fill script, the real pruning, the real exit codes, and the deck at the end is the file it produced. The brief is not real. The presenting firm, the client, and both references were written for this recording. The template is the fixture the test suite uses. At runtime, the employee refuses that fixture and asks for your own template, because a stranger's design in front of a client is its own kind of invented content. Your template, your brief, no invented facts. It runs as a skill inside Claude, and it hands back the deck with the decisions attached.